Hello, fabulous DSS leaders. Welcome to this training call. I guess it's not a call, it's more like a video, huh? Well, welcome to this video. I am so excited for you. I know I've had a few of you guys reach out and we've had Reach for Beach announced and your downline is excited and you're like, all right, what do we do? How do we help them? How do I get myself too on the beaches of Mexico? Well, when I was listening to a webinar from another director, she shared this system that was inspired by the Scentsy director's name is Christie Macpherson, and she put together this system, and it's incredible. And one thing that I love most is sometimes, and especially whether you're a new consultant or you've been around for a while, sometimes you're like, what am I doing? I don't know, like, is this working? Or you do it for a while and then you don't do it anymore, or you just really don't know where to get started. When I heard this system, I loved it because it spells it out exactly everything you need to do each day. And what I love about it is it fits Scentsy's value of simplicity. And it's something that's doable, and it's a system that it's scalable, that it can fit however your strengths are or your talents. You can make this work for you. And by doing just a little bit of work every day, you can have a powerful business that is full of momentum. And so whether you stay at home, whether you work 80 hours a week, I hope you don't work 80 hours a week, or whether you work 40 hours a week, part-time, whatever, you have kids, you have busy, right? Life is busy, but this is something that you can do. And then I don't know about you, but when you like write a list down and you're able to accomplish things, it just makes you feel good inside. It's the same thing with this system. It's called Winning Your Day, and it's the 5x5 Scentsy success formula. And so I'm going to give this to you as a leader. Right now, you are a leader. You have downline under you. This is something that you can listen to me, look through this, and then be able to present it to your downline. And guys, by you taking the initiative and doing this, when you become director, because you may not be director yet, but it's coming, and doing these things and teaching your team, you're going to get there a lot faster. But then by you being able to teach this to your downline, you're going to be set up when your team is like thousands upon thousands big or hundreds big, you can do this whether you have one person in your downline or 6,000 people in your downline, right? You should strive for around, they say like an SSD has an average of about 160 on their team. So see, there you go. There's numbers to look for. All right, so this is what I want you to show. It says, so it's the 5x5 Scentsy success formula to win your day and create crazy consistency in your Scentsy business. Do each of these 5 tasks 5 out of 7 days a week. So these are the tasks. And I'm going to, like I said, when I talk to you guys about it, I'm going to give you guys some ideas of how you can maybe take this and make it, like if any of you participated in our Take It to the Next Level, you could kind of make this be like that. So you could have them do the task, but then some of these things, I'll show you in a minute, you could like show them how to create one of these or show them how to have a conversation. So let's take a look. All right, here's the first task that they need to do once every day, 5 days a week. First one is get a new contact, or new lead, also known as feeding the boss. That's the challenge we're currently working on. And so things that they can do, they could find somebody to join their new VIP page, or new to join their VIP page. They don't have a VIP page. There you go. See, as a leader, there's something that you could teach them. What does a VIP page look like? What are things that make up a successful VIP page? And if you guys don't know, if you look up Jilly Sue, she has excellent advice. She's on YouTube. She's a social media guru, and she has an excellent video out there that shows, business page versus VIP page, what a VIP page looks great. Look her up. She can help you with that. But teach your people. Don't just say, go have a VIP page. Show them what a successful VIP page can look like. All right, next one, giving samples out, and then ask if they can follow up. Again, show them what that looks like. Teaching them to be smart in the way they ask. Because I don't know about you, but have you ever had a downline come to you and they'd be like, I can't get any parties, everybody says no. One thing as a leader that you can say is, okay, tell me exactly what you're saying to that person. And as you can look through what they've said, it will help you be like, okay, it's probably all in the way they're asking. Because why is one person getting tons and another can't get one? There's a good chance it's in the way that they're asking. So teach them how they can successfully ask and how there's power in asking to ask for a party. And then it says, get out and about, go to the park, go to the mall, and go where people are. And again, teach them, why is this important? Especially, I know that there's some people that are like, I don't go anywhere but like home and maybe to the grocery store. Okay, so teach them how are ways that they can get out. So like I said, don't just like give them this and say, good luck, go do it, but teach them. And this can be things that you guys focus on to help them to be successful. And then finally, be sure and feed the boss on any information that they collect. That's one of the biggest things, biggest takeaways from Alison Dalkey, takeaway from World Tour, is this is a business. And if you want to run it like a business, you have to have good information about your customers. And so that way you can follow up, right? Okay, so that's task number 1, getting a new lead or contact every day, 5 days a week. The second task for the day that they need to do is to have one host or join a conversation. Okay, this will probably be the most challenging task for people, I think, in the beginning, but they can do it. And as they keep doing it, pretty soon, there is not even going to be hard at all. It'll just become a habit. Go where the people are, right? We talked about that a little earlier. If they turn you down for hosting and joining, you might as well follow up and see if they need any Scentsy wax, because statistics have shown that people rarely will say no 3 times in a row. So see, if anything, they're increasing their PRV. And then make sure and have join and host packets ready to give. So see, that right there would be another thing that you guys could teach your downline. What can a host packet look like? What can a join packet look like? And then just always reminding them that these are ideas, make it your own. Make it, maybe this doesn't work for you, but this is kind of what some look like, and then maybe some different options, but teaching them what that looks like. And then maybe you guys role play and you share what a successful conversation could look like, or some words that have worked for you in the past, but show them, and then you can equip them with the skills to be able to do it. Okay, that's task 2. Task 3. And this is, I love this because we talk about follow-up all the time, and the fortune is in the follow-up. So task 3 is following up with just one person, just one. They don't like, how many times we're like, oh, I should follow up 10 people a day. And then you just don't do it, right? You put off an excuse. You're busy. You don't want to, but you need to. There's power in that. We miss out. I look at how much lost opportunity, even myself, that I've lost because I haven't followed up with people. But if I can follow up with one person, heck, I know who I'm going to follow up with tomorrow too, right? So just one person. And again, if they're feeding their boss, if they're tracking like their order, like when people have ordered, even like you could teach them like a calendar. Go to the dollar store, get a calendar. When you sell Scentsy to somebody on that day, write their name down. And then in 2 months, follow up again. Or in a month, follow up again, right? As statistics, even Scentsy's given us those statistics that show the best time to follow up with the customer is 7 days after they order. And then just teaching them too, with when you follow up as well, like when you're doing those 7-day follow-ups, follow-up isn't about getting the sell, but follow-up is about building relationships. And by following up, they could get that. They could add them to their VIP page. They could add them to their business page. Another thing that they can do when they're following up is they can think about, okay, who needs to reorder? And by that calendar, they'd be able to tell who needs to hear about the specials. What specials are out there? Who did they give a sample to when they were getting that new lead? It's time to follow up, right? And then who just received their order about a week ago? Follow up. So just remind them that follow-up isn't about going after another sell, but it's about building that relationship. And when they build those relationships, those cells will naturally follow. So that's task 3, following up. Okay, 4, and this next one I love and I've been doing, and I can see the power and the value in it. And this will also just encourage them to see how much they really use Scentsy in their life. Okay, so task 4 is to share a product recommendation on social media, 1 per day. And so one thing that they could maybe do too is if they say they have a day where they come up with like they're seeing 3 different ways that they can do it, just have them shoot a picture of those different ways that they're doing, and then they can post them, 1 per day. But a product recommendation, for example, one that I just did is, because I've been remind them, first of all, when they're recommending a product, it's not, here's a stock photo of our washer whiffs. They're wonderful. You should buy them. They're $30. Oh wait, they're on sale this month. No, nobody does it. Like stock photo doesn't excite you. It doesn't intrigue you. It's just the same picture that like 120,000 other consultants have. Make it personal. What are the products that you are passionate about, that you are excited about? Washer whiffs are one of those. So for example, I posted a picture I went to put on one of my hoodies, and when I put it on, I was like, whoa, that smells good because it was Scentsy clean. And so what I did is put my camera on timer for 3 seconds, and then I have a picture of me doing this, like smelling my hoodie, and then took a picture of it, and then just posted like, you know, not trying out my gangster G skills, but smelling this hoodie instead. Oh my heck, you guys, Scentsy clean for the win. And then just a fun thing. Oh, and just sharing it that way, product recommendation. Or like, same thing, Scentsy Fresh. Some of those products that people aren't maybe necessarily as familiar with, those would be great ones to spotlight. So every day, they can post it on their business page. They can post it in their VIP page. That's where I would mostly recommend doing those things. Stay so much off of their personal timeline and save those things for more of those areas in social media. Okay, selfies are good here. I hate selfies, but they help because it makes it human, it makes it personal, and these guys are your customers, so they're gonna love it. Put your personality in it. And then also their goal too with a post product recommendation is to get them to generate interaction. Okay, so that's product recommendation. That one's probably my favorite. And then finally, the last task, and they don't have to go in necessarily this order, but the last task of the Scentsy 5x5 system is 10 minutes of personal development. There's power in keeping your body, your mind, and your soul healthy and at peace. Personal development is like food for your brain. It can be a book, it can be meditation, it can be a podcast, it can be anything that enriches your life. And guess what? It doesn't even have to be Scentsy related at all. It doesn't have to be a training from the workstation, but maybe there's a podcast out there. And this again would be great for you guys. Okay, what books do you guys love? I love Mindset. I love the 5-4-3-2-1 Mel Robbins. What are books or podcasts that you guys listen to that you love that you could recommend to your downline so that they could complete this? And then after they do this, this was what would be fun. Like maybe you guys have a Facebook group message, or maybe you guys create a group for this for you guys, and it's to be held accountable. And not accountable like, oh, did you do this? But when you guys know that other people are doing it, and then maybe when they finally complete all 5 of the tasks for the day, then they can post, I won my day. And it's going to make them feel so good inside. But you guys, from this simple 5 tasks, 5 out of the 7 days of the week, can you imagine? That's 25 contacts, new contacts a month. Times that by 12. I don't know that off the top of my head, but I know that that's a lot. I mean, that's probably more than most of us got. Even in one month of 25 new contacts, there's a good chance that that's more new contacts than most of us have had probably in an entire year. So look over this. Maybe you can think of a few people that would maybe want to run this with you, but think of some fun ways to do it. Don't hesitate to reach out if I can help you guys in any ways, but I would love for you to take this and to run with your downline. And then maybe you guys like celebrate after doing this for 1 month. Maybe you guys do something to celebrate. And then if you stay consistent for 6 months, you do something to celebrate, or quarterly or whatever. But don't forget, that's another part, is when you guys do this with your downline, recognition is huge. And again, it doesn't mean breaking your bank and like doing these crazy things, but it's just a shout out. Oh my heck, wanted to shout out, to Sally. She did such a great job. She has won her day for the entire 30 days or whatever, but something to celebrate your successes. And as you guys do that, it's going to bond you together as a downline, and it's going to just make your business be on freaking fire. And so I'm so excited to share this with you. I want to know how it's going. So let me know how I can help, and I can't wait to see. So you ready to do this? Let's go. Bye.